This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed singer-songwriter, the one and only Clarissa Diokno. But before we get
Howdy
to our
do.
interview, here is a sneak peek at not only her incredible song bed, but this gorgeous cinematic music video for that amazing song.
You said that I gave up. I don't think that's true. It's just that I don't feel the same way that you do. You're stuck on a feeling. I wish I were too. Wherever my heart went, it broke yours right in two. And when the time heals all your wounds, you will see that I wasn't meant to be with you. 'Cause I'm bad, so bad. I can't run from the lights, got me torn up inside once again. Turn away. You beg me not to leave, waiting so patiently. Then I go my way, leaving you in the dark where you thought we'd go up. 'Cause I'm bad, so bad. What you had.
Well, hello, Clarissa. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. How do you do?
Clarissa, I'm doing so much better now that I'm finally speaking with you. You are coming from gorgeous Ontario. And Clarissa, first and foremost, we just have to talk about that song. I mean, as a director, I love songwriters who get into character. And you are such an amazing storyteller. I'm curious to know twofold. One, concept of the song, where that came from. And two, that music video. Like, can music videos win Oscars? It was
I'm honored.
incredibly shot, my love. Really.
Thank you
Talk to me
so
about the
much.
concept about that as well.
For sure. Well, it is based on a relationship. I was actually sitting on my couch with my keyboard. I didn't expect to write a song at all, but I played a D minor chord and then the lyrics just flowed out of me
It's
easily,
always
I
that
guess.
D minor chord.
Is it? Yeah. I love it. But yeah, basically it's about a relationship or leaving a relationship because you felt that you were bad for that person. So it wasn't them, it was you. You know that whole it's not you, it's me kind of thing, but in the form of a song. So you just feel bad because they love you so much and you feel that you can't give them what they want and what they need at that time. So you thought it would be better if you just left, or better for both of you.
I mean, first off, not only an amazing POV that we normally don't see within this in a song from our lead character, but also something very vulnerable for you to admit, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think in showing and not telling an audience of people out there that it's okay to sometimes take that responsibility on is actually quite empowering.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
just me on my soapbox observing. You're like, Will, was that a question? But I also want to know, Clarissa, um, again, the song is so good and the lyrics, and it's like haunting and
do you mean it's bad?
but bump. It's no, it's gorgeous. And
Thank
on
you.
top of that, the cinematography and how it was shot. Talk to me about that vision.
For sure. So there's a local director that I really wanted to work with, and so the mood I was going for, I wanted it to be very cinematic. And actually, this director hadn't done many music videos, but he's done a lot of short films. So just based on his reel, I was like, this is it. And like I trusted him with the music video. So I reached out to him. I told him all about the song, every detail, and I named like a couple types of shots that I wanted in it, but I just left it at that. I didn't want to give too much detail because I wanted, his interpretation on what I said the song was about. Because I always like to leave trust in who I'm working with. So the concept is kind of like reality versus the craziness in my mind. So there's the outdoor shots, which are more like high contrast but like neutral tones to show like the reality, like what's happening now. And then the in studio indoor shots with all the crazy geometrical shapes and projections, those are all the feelings and thoughts in my mind that are just going wild. So it's two different things, and then they all clash at the end. So that was the whole concept of it.
I freaking love it. I love it. I love high concept art, whether it be a music video, a sculpture, a painting, a musical, an orchestral piece, and the way that you were able to musically shape the landscape, but also emotionally and visually shape the landscape. It truly is a mini film, and you should be so proud of it.
I am. It's my first music video, so I was so stoked. I was like, I gotta make this professional and really cool, like high quality. I'm really happy with it.
It's amazing, Clarissa. Well, listen, I want to know also, obviously, these past 18 months have been tough for all artists and all humans, but especially artists. I'm curious what you're most looking forward to as we slowly but surely get out of this mess. You know, any more songs that we can expect, any more potential live shows? Talk to me. Give me a little sneak peek.
I'm looking forward to working more like in person in studio.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing like the recording at home,
Yeah.
but it's nice to be there when like there's a mixing engineer and you're working with a producer in person. You can get things done quicker as well.
Yeah.
And I'm not as good with the technical stuff, so me recording at home, I'm just like, am I doing this right?
Please. You know, you were so sweet. You were like, before this video, you were like, and you edit these videos too. And I'm like, yeah, I had to learn that.
Impressive.
But you're right. I think as artists, there's something about the in-person chemistry that goes on
For sure.
when we're in the sandbox creating that you can't recreate, but also, and as a performer, I know when I was in my performing days, there's also nothing like that live audience.
For sure. I definitely love doing the live shows. I used to be in a cover band, so we'd play like almost every weekend for a few years, and then that stopped. But I did have like 3 shows in a month, like when things were starting to open up. I did a little like duo gigs and showed off my original songs that I've never performed.
How
before
cool
in
is
front
that
of
for
people.
you? How
So
cool is that?
Really cool. Because I'm so used to doing covers for
You're right.
people that when you're sharing your own story, stuff that you wrote, it's like, it's different. It's awesome. And scary, but awesome.
Look at, you're a superstar, Clarissa.
Oh, shucks.
But look at, I have pretty good instincts. I'm not gonna lie. And you have such not only obviously an amazing talent, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem like a person that not only takes their craft seriously, but the work on themselves seriously for not only you, but for your art. And I think that's admirable.
Thank you.
Again,
Very
another
true, yeah.
soapbox, just observation from Will. Listen, Clarissa, I could speak to you forever. Before I ask my final question, I want to let everyone know for more on the amazing Clarissa, you can read more about her right below this video. Clarissa, if you could give advice to young Clarissa, what would it be?
Wow, great question. Well, dear young Clarissa, don't always compare yourself to people and focus less on what other people are doing and focus more on the steps that you need to take to achieve your goals. Because when you're always worrying about what other people around you are doing, that's like less time you're putting into yourself and what you need to do, what you need to get done to just reach your dreams and your goals. So put more focus, time, and effort into yourself and invest in yourself.
Beautiful advice, Clarissa. Wow. Well, listen,
Thank you.
I'm so grateful for your time today. I'm so excited for you that you're joining this amazing new social media app where you're not only going to be able to connect with fans and other artists to collaborate with here in this continent of North America, which Ontario and New York are both in. See what I did there? I almost said country. Good job. But artists and fans all over the world now through this app. And I'm also selfishly happy that we're connected now, Clarissa. You're an incredible talent. And look, I hope that our creative paths cross one day.
I hope so too.